boys and girls. Now, is there some times where you just want to color? Yes, you want to draw, but you just want to color? I'm going to show you how to do a step-by-step of your own coloring page, just drawing some simple art supplies, and maybe we'll add a little bit of something to make it nice and fun. So go ahead and keep on watching so I can show you what materials you will need, and we'll get started.
Okay, so for this project you'll be needing drawing paper, pencil, and also something to color with, such as crayons or markers or whatever you have on hand. Once you have all your supplies, let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so we're not going to be using a lot of materials or supplies to do this project. Now you could go ahead and do it in pencil, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to do it in Sharpie. Now, I always tell my students don't trace in Sharpie unless I tell them to, or draw in Sharpie, just because if they make a mistake, they cannot go back. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing art supplies, and the first art supply we're going to draw is a bottle of glue. So I did a curve line and then 2 vertical lines going down, and then we're going to connect that shape for our bottle and do a curve that goes up like a smiley face. Now we're going to go ahead and add a skinny rectangle on top, 2 little vertical lines, and then even a smaller rectangle on top of that. Now for the little nozzle where the glue comes out, we're just going to go ahead and do a tall, narrow arch. And for our label, we're going to go ahead and add 2 horizontal lines, and we're just going to go ahead and write glue. Now if you want to leave it like this, you're more than welcome to, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little face to my character. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 2 circles for the eyes, a straight line in the middle, then I'm going to do a nice deep curve for the mouth. Looks like it's opened, little tongue, and I'm doing 2 flat ovals for the little cheeks. Nice. Now just to add a little bit more extra detail to the bottle, let's add a little highlight glare. Let's do a little curve on the bottom right hand corner. And then our second curve line. So it kind of looks like a banana. Alright, so now that we have our glue bottle on the bottom right hand corner, let's go ahead and move on to our left side. And we are going to be drawing a ruler. It's really easy. And if you need help with straight lines, if you have a ruler with you, you could go ahead and use a ruler to help you draw a ruler. Really easy. So I'm just doing some straight lines, and I'm just connecting them to make my rectangle, and the ruler has little measuring marks. So I'm going to go ahead and add 12 marks. This is going to be a foot ruler, so I'm adding 12 inches to make 1 foot. And I'm going to add a little face expression to this ruler as well. I'm doing the eyes to look like the greater than or less than sign. And then for my mouth, I'm doing like a little W and some circle blushing cheeks. Nice. Okay, we still have a couple more art supplies to do. So what we're going to do next is we are going to be drawing a artist palette. So an artist palette is what a painter uses. That they normally hold it with one hand, and with the other hand they have a paintbrush, but they put paint on it so they can mix and use any colors that they want to paint on their canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and do this shape, and then I'm going to draw a circle. Normally that's where your finger or your thumb goes, so you could hold on to the palette. Now I'm going to draw another face, doing 2 circles, and I'm coloring them in. And this one's just going to be a cute little smile. So a little curve line. Also some blushing cheeks. And for the paint, I'm just doing kind of like splat. Little paints splatted everywhere. Awesome. Alright, so whenever we have a paint palette, we need to also include a paintbrush. Now I'm going to do a rectangle-ish, squarish paintbrush. So I'm going to do a horizontal line, 2 little vertical lines, and then we're going to connect that with a long horizontal line to make a rectangle. Then we're just going to draw a line down the middle to make it 2 rectangles. Now we're going to move down our brush by adding 2 vertical lines, going towards the middle from both sides, leaving some space for our handle. So go ahead and draw 2 more vertical lines, and then we're going to connect it with a curved line. Awesome. So now we're going to add the bristles to our paintbrush, adding 2 vertical lines, and then we're going to connect it with little zigzag lines going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, now we'll add some texture by adding some lines. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a face for this one too. Awesome. Okay, for our next one. Okay. We are going to go ahead and we are going to be doing an eraser. So I'm going to go ahead and do a diagonal line. And I'm going to do a second diagonal line, but keeping some space in between. And these are parallel lines. See how they look like they're not going to be touching? So now I'm going to connect them with 2 little diagonal lines going in the opposite direction. So right now it's just a rectangle. Now we need to add 3 little diagonal lines that are going down. We're going to go ahead and connect those. Awesome. And yes, again, we're going to go ahead and draw a face. I think the more separated your eyes are, the more far apart they are, the more cute they are. But that's just my opinion. You could do however you like to do yours. Okay, now on the right side, on top of the artist palette, we're going to go ahead and do a pencil. So just like with our eraser, we're going to do 2 diagonal lines that are parallel. And we're going to bring both of those ends together to form our pencil lead, our point. Now I'm going to curve the other end to close that shape. Do another curve that's parallel. Nice, and that's going to be our silver metal part. Now to do the eraser, I'm doing a semicircle. Now to add some more detail, we're going to do a little zigzag line, kind of looks like the letter M. And now for the lead, I'm just doing a little curve. Nice. Now let's go ahead and add a face to that as well. Some blush. These look so cute. All right, we have one more to do, which is a crayon. So we're going to go ahead and do a curve, a slight curve shape, 2 horizontal lines for our top and bottom of the crayon. Now we're going to go ahead and close that shape with the curve, just like how we did the first time. Another curve. Now we're doing a crayon, and I'm inspired by the Crayola crayons that I'm using, so I'm adding a little S curve, little S wave. And I'm going to add a face to this one using 2 dots. In the middle, I'm going to do a straight line, and it's going to be smiling just like our glue bottle, with the mouth open, with a little tongue, little blushing cheeks. Now to finish the crayon, I'm going to do 2 short horizontal lines, 2 vertical lines, and we're going to kind of go at an angle like if we were going to do a triangle, but we stop, curve it, and round it out. And that's our crayons. If you want to come up and add more things to the top, you can, but I am going to go ahead and write the word create, and I'm going to do it in bubble letters. And if you just want to pause the video so you could see how I did everything else, so you could catch along with me, you can. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and write create. I'm starting on the outside of my letters and I'm working my way in. Maybe I could show you how I do my bubble letters and different types of lettering. This is kind of like block lettering. There's bubble. I know I had to help some students write their names in cursive, and there's a type of line that we do to write in cursive is a continuous line. So So maybe we could do some of those videos in the future. If y'all want some lettering techniques, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Create. And whenever you are coloring these, you could probably, if you would like, to color each letter a different color, add patterns, whatever you like. And there's so much space around it, you can even add other details, other art supplies that I'm missing. Okay. Need to go ahead and sign my art like how I always do. And I think we are done. All you need to do now is color your coloring page.
Oh my gosh, look who came to join us. This is my cat, Luna. Luna, say hi. This is Luna. She kept scratching at the door, so yeah. All right, so let me show you what I did. So I didn't get to color it. Oh my God. I didn't get to color it, but this is how it came out. It came out so cute. I can't wait to see how your drawings came out, especially the coloring. I think that's the fun part of any drawing, is coloring it. And yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all do. Leave your pictures of your completed artwork in the comments down below. And I'll see y'all really soon, guys. I'll post a video real soon. Bye.